Please welcome to the stage Chrome Browser Enterprise Managing Director and GTM Lead, Lauren Miskelly, and Bloomberg's James Cham.
Great. Hi, I'm James Cham, partner at Bloomberg Beta, and I'm pleased to be joined by Lauren Miskelly, Managing Director and GTM Lead of Chrome Browser Enterprise for Chrome Enterprise's Sponsor Spotlight, the future of the web, how Chrome Enterprise is shaping the way we work. Welcome, Lauren.
Thank you.
So to start, can you give a quick overview of yourself and what you do at Google?
Sure. Thanks for having me. So I'm Lauren Miskelly. I lead our go-to-market team for Chrome Enterprise at Google. And what that means is we focus on bringing the browser to people at work. And my team works every day with customers to make sure that their experience in the browser at work is the best possible.
And then how is the role of the browser evolving within the enterprise today?
Yeah, so cybersecurity threats have become much more sophisticated over the years, and security has always been core to Google's approach to computing, and it underpins all of the technology choices we make every day within Chrome. Computing's also evolving with more and more of our work and lives online in the cloud and online and in the cloud every day. So because of that, corporate data, our customers are more and more asking how to protect corporate data online. So we're seeing that be prevalent in all of our conversations with customers. So securing that data becomes really important, and you need to secure that both at rest, in transit, and where our users are, which is in the browser. So we approach that in two ways from a Chrome perspective. The first is protecting the user and protecting them in the browser itself. And then secondly, offering more controls and management of that through Chrome Enterprise.
Okay, so that's terrifying and kind of scary. We should maybe talk about the fun stuff.
Okay.
So, future of browsing in the enterprise?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, we're seeing more and more work happening in the browser, and we'll continue to see that trend for sure. I think it'll be easier for people to do work more than ever before, and the browser will be smarter. So you'll be able to pick up where you left off, so less time trying to remember where you were. Probably that shortcut you told me about before.
What is it? Command-Shift-A, which is the best shortcut for Chrome ever. Everyone should try it.
Plug there. And I think there'll be more separation between your personal browser and your work browser. We'll also see, and I think people have heard a lot of this today, AI coming more and more to the forefront, both to help folks stay productive and from a security perspective. So from a productivity perspective, just making your life easier in the browser, making you work smarter, not harder. And then from a security perspective, we've been building security, AI, and ML into the browser for years, and we'll just continue to build upon that. Finally, I think we'll see IT and security teams be able to more easily manage the browser and have more granular controls, which should free up time for them to work on more strategic initiatives and less time updating the browser.
And then are there other angles around AI and ML that are interesting?
Definitely. So like I mentioned, we've been using AI and ML for years from a security standpoint. So for example, safe browsing within Chrome, it protects billions of users every day, and it does so through constant crawling of the internet to look for malicious sites, files, downloads to protect users. So that's one specific example with security. The next is Chrome Journeys. So I don't know if you've used that feature, but it helps users take complex information and tasks and clusters the browsing activity to make it helpful on the next steps. So for example, I was researching, doing an event with my team and wanting to do some team building exercises, both virtual, in person, did a lot of searching across that and then got distracted, started doing something else. And I was able to go back to Chrome and it predicted for me that workflow of saying, here's all the things you were searching on, and you probably want to go back to that, but also here's some also similar sites that might help you complete this task. So that's from that perspective. I think we'll also see generative AI play a bigger and bigger role, especially when it comes to for work and being helpful for the employee to, from a search standpoint. So when you think about that from search, it's really about looking for a specific result and helping an employee find that answer faster and then get to that information quicker. So that would mean having a more personalized panel to say, here's what you were looking for, let me consolidate that information and make it easier for you to understand. So that's just a way for a worker to get to that information more quickly. So I think we'll see that. And then additionally, you'll see more and more AI and ML built into Chrome and other Google products to come.
And I feel like sort of at Google, you're consistently living in the future, right? And then sort of like in that next version of work that we're going to be living in, what are the sort of features that are going to be important for us?
Yeah, I think we'll definitely, expand on all the features we have now. So I like to think a lot of them are future-looking already, but expand on them now and continue to make them better, and then obviously build new features to come. Whether it's capabilities, I'd say to make it easier for you to get around the web and just make that whole experience and journey easier. I think it will surface what you'll need at your next job to get that done more easily. I think you'll get users to where they need to go faster through better URL filtering so that you get there more quickly. And then I would say like a seamless experience working across devices and potentially making passwords a thing of the past.
That would be shocking, right? That'd be great.
Make people's lives easier, for sure.
Okay, so finally, what's your favorite feature that you're working on?
Yeah, so I think I'll say twofold, since we have a little time. Okay. So in the professional realm, I would say what I really like is I work now, and I'm sure a lot of you here, across many devices. So being able to pick up where I left off. So if I have a set of tabs that I was using my Chromebook at home, on the couch, or in the office, and then I moved to my mobile device, opening those same tabs that I was using, and then maybe going to my other device that I have sitting at my desk at home, being able to seamlessly move between those is something that's really easy. And then on a personal side, as a parent of two very busy children, autofill saves my life on a daily basis. So I don't know if anyone else has to fill out a lot of forms constantly, form after form. Being able to not have to write date of birth, all of the things for every one of us, my email address 5 million times. I think that from a just pure productivity standpoint lets me do more work at work and get all the personal stuff out of the way.
That's great. That's great. Okay, so thank you, Lauren. Thanks for joining me today for Chrome Enterprise's Sponsor Spotlight discussing the future of the web.
Thank you, James.